So this is a typical exam style question now of averages, okay? And I've used the word averages because that particular question there, it doesn't tell you whether it's a mean, a median, a mode, or a range question. It just says the word average, average, average. So let's first of all, we'll just read the question and then we'll decipher it. So Carla is the director of a building company. She employs builders at a site in Hull and at a site in London. And just by reading those two, Hull and London, it's starting to think to me that this is going to be some kind of comparison going on. The average day rate of her builders in London is £153. In Hull, the day rates she pays her builders are shown in this table here. So you can see that there's builder A, B, C, D, E, F, G. The builders in Hull say that their average day rate is less than 153 quid, less than that in London. Carla says the average day rate is the same in Hull and in London. Show how both statements can be true. Now it just says the word average in that question. It doesn't tell you whether it's a mean, a median, a mode or a range. So what you've got to do, you've got to become a bit of a maths detective. So under the averages umbrella falls mean, median, mode and range. Those are the things, those are the four that fall into the averages umbrella. Okay? So we look at this question and we know we've got to do a comparison. So because we've got to do a comparison, we're going to have to do two sums, or we think we're going to have to do at least two sums, one for Hull and one for London. Out of the mean, the median, the mode and the range, which one of those is probably the easiest the easiest one to have a look at on that screen straight away? Probably going to be the mode, isn't it? Because you'll be able to see instantly if one of those day rates, if there's more than one of them. So is there a mode?
No.
There isn't, is there? So we can forget that one straight away. So then the next easiest one to work out is probably going to be the range, the highest take away the lowest. So let's work out the range of those two numbers. So the highest paid builder is 298 and the lowest paid builder is 75. So the range there is 223. Yeah, do you agree? So we can't really use the range because the range is a lot higher than the 153 that Carla or all the builders are saying. So we can forget the range. So that leaves us with the mean and the median. Yeah? So let's work both of those out and see if we can make sure that both of these statements are true. Okay? Let's work them both out. Shall we do the median first? Or the mean first? Shall we do the median first? Let's do the median first. So if we're doing the median, we need to put these in order. So start with 75. 84. 89. What's after that? 115. 120. 290. And then 298. Let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 builders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wages. What's the median? The middle one?
115.
115. The builders in Hull say their average day rate is less than 153. They're right, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're right, because they've used the median to work that out. Let's work out the mean. Let's add all those numbers together. Let's add those numbers together. 75 plus 84 plus 89 and so on and so forth. I'm intrigued. I'll work that out as well myself. 707?
If my calculator's right, yeah.
What have we got? 75.
We got 1,071.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Divide that by 7.
153.
Carla says the average day rate is the same in Hull and in London. It's not. The builders in Hull say the average day rate is less than 153, which they're right. Carla says the average day rate is the same in Hull and in London. Well, if you use the mean, it is. It's the 153, it's the 153. So you can see that both those statements are correct. So when you see a question like this, which you will do at some point in the exam, you'll see that and you'll be recognise it because it just says the word average, average, average. Yeah? Builders in London and Hull. Builders say one thing, Carla says the other. As soon as you see something that says two things like that, you know it's a comparison. You decide which two to use. Get rid of the two that are blatantly rubbish, like the mode and the range, the two that it can't be, and then you just work on the next two, and you'll find that you'll get the correct answer. Yeah? So far, so good?